locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I want, get to the back. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. This one complete right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 16-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Neighbors in motion. Right back to Scatterboot on first down. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Scatterboot. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
He gets free. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is up and through. The Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
What is up?
Here's our first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
What is up?
Now give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Jalen Reed. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
What is on?
They'll stick with him again. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with Scatterboard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Giants first down. To throw is Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, We hit the end of the first quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. On the play fake, here's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's going to make a play.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scalaboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Giants.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Got it with Smith in Jigba. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Into space. And he will get into the end zone. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, New York.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally let him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff, running right. And very little there, maybe a yard to get to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Ready, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Broncos start back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Wow, this from an even 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
What is up? There he gets.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Ready to up.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
8-yard line.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 1st down, Dart. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah. 22.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A run on first and goal.
What is it?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
It is good. Makes the score Broncos 20, Giants 17.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
On first down, it's Scalaboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Dart. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams to throw on second down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Broncos.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
What is up?
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
17-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams now to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Handoff left. Here comes Scalabrine. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
On play action, it is done. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Giants. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
Ready, set.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
4th quarter begins on the ground. The problems continuing. He coughs it up again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, It's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 6 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes a big lick at the end of that one, but he hangs on to the football. That's what counts, as he has him set up first and goal at the 2.
Giants, first down. First and goal, Giants.
Throwing is Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Leads to second and
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. The Giants are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Now Williams. Taken in by Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Throwing is Williams. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll return this from the 10. We get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run straight ahead. That's Scalaboo. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completions. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He was brought down by Savion Joe. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 31.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
To throw is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Giants sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, we're thinking more of a scene for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He'll try to set up the screen here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now in timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
They'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to win the game. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, they know I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I
surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, I'm strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready? 70 line. Set. 60 bicep. Down. Bronco 80. Set. Ready? Come on, set. Set. 60 bicep. Let's go. Here we go, set. Set. Ready? Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check over.
Get it!
somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say the G bad. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he own? This is Alpha and Omega. This is Bubble own. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a zone. You're a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say the G bad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Turn the TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm slipping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, man, put your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them. Just hating on them. Can they both? I hate them. Hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like she entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my brains off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. You solid left but it's not enough. You better reach that but it's not enough. Say you better than myself but it's not enough. My foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a phone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face. Seen the cosmetics. Heads, I gotta take the level my aesthetics. Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the lux from that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette. The LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy.
bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Coming live with the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life with that new local feds in the state. Want to keep at me. The whole city got pissed. Heard he got 3. That other rapper got his out. He fat out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked out and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lat down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah, with all the southern rapper hood and this, I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about, I'm moving the bridge. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. Face you gonna be throwing me quick. Forget another case of no truth or miss, so I'm a keep a cool head, stay out of the news. Headlines and show these other rappers bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm a hell of a time. My top is blown down hard, talk the rail with the shine. I got some time now, like a gutter with time. Who got a flow when I'm live, so better than mine. I got a tax out yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with your king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1, 2, 3. Your friend is ready, what you won't do. If you do after what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got it. Let's go now. That can get you the bed. I'ma bring the hard boys up and start his leg. Show him this ain't score, I want something to test. Pimp, I'm too large and we way too fresh. They work well with check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. 60 vices, 60 vices. When I roll 20 deep, so